Airline stocks are in a bit of a holding pattern. Shares of the major carriers are down over the last 2 months. Joining us to talk about whether this part of the reopening trade has topped out is Helene Becker. She's airline analyst at Cowen & Company. And Helene, what do you think? People are finally getting back out there traveling again, and yet the market maybe anticipated all of this and ran it up ahead of time. What happens next with these stocks?
Exactly. So thanks, Becky, for having me on. So I think we've needed to pause here a little bit while the revenue side of the equation starts to catch up with the anticipated, breakout, right? We've been calling it a jailbreak for the summer. We saw 1.8 million people travel on Sunday. We think that from Memorial Day to Labor Day, we're going to see between 1.4 million and 1.8 million travel. And then we think we'll see fares start to go up. I think that's the only solution until we have more destinations that we can go to, until Europe opens up and until we see business traffic return, which we're kind of thinking starts to happen in the fourth quarter when people go back to school and so on. We expect that we'll see business traffic end the year down about 60%. Versus where we are now, down about 80%. So as that comes back, I think we'll get back to whatever the next normal is. Like down 60 is better than down 80.
Right. That's when you start talking about down 60% being a massive improvement, that shows you a little bit about how things are going. And let's focus on that. I mean, the reason that's so important, the business traveler, the international traveler, is because that's where the real money is made for most of the big carriers. Exactly so.
So we've thought for a long time that it would be so much better if everybody made their money on the leisure traveler and the business traveler was just, the benefit. But it's the other way around for the three big guys, right? They make all their money flying business travelers at the last minute. And I think some of that travel's not coming back. You guys have talked about it with, the CEOs of the various airlines. I think that you'll see, instead of going to, 6 conferences a year, you might go to 3. Instead of, 5 people going to a meeting, you'll only have 2. Some of the shorter meetings that can be done on Zoom or via conference call will get done that way. But I think for a lot of reasons, we'll see at least 80 to 90% of the business traffic come back as people get back to work. I think people really miss that contact and they miss seeing people in person and so on. And I think I just think people want to get out of their paradise prisons.
So if that's the case, you mentioned the big 3. We're talking United, Delta, and American. If they are so reliant on that, are there other places where you look at stocks, airline stocks, and say, okay, this might be a better place? One of the discount airlines, maybe a Southwest. Anybody fare better than the big 3 under this scenario?
Yeah, exactly so. So we like Allegiant, Spirit, Frontier. Those are the 3 big discount airlines together. They have about 8%, 9% of the market. We thought that they'd have about 10% of the market by now, so they have a lot of room to grow. And to your point, in Europe, actually, you look at Ryanair, EasyJet, and those guys, they've got almost half the market. So there's lots of growth for those 3 companies in particular. And I guess I'd put Sun Country in there, although we don't cover them at this time. Southwest, we really like Southwest a lot. It's our top pick for 2021. The issue I have with Southwest is it's back to pre-pandemic stock price, but we're not back to pre-pandemic earnings or revenue or earnings for that matter. So we think that we need to get there for the stock to get the next leg up. And then we put Southwest as an outperform too. Actually, we're pretty positive on the group, even though we think that, even though we think that the big 3 have to pause a little bit in here and wait for revenues to start to catch up to where the stock prices are.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.